Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. The Locked Library's here, so let's unbox it. I don't remember the theme for this month. I don't even know if I know the book. I don't think it is one that I've worked out or had spoiled for me, so let's see. I can't get into it. I just broke a nail. There we go. There is no card in here, so I can't tell you the theme, but it's quite a large book-ish. So let's see. What have we got? Ooh, okay. That's pretty. I like the colours. We have got A Harvest... Oh my god. A Harvest of Hearts by Andrea Ames. I'm sorry if I've said that wrong. He stole her heart, but can he earn her love? That is the back. Give you a close up because I've moved where I put my camera because the cats kept knocking it over. And that is the hardback side, and in the back got a cute little kitty. I imagine the look on his face when he saw what flavour of heart he'd harvested, and it gave myself some kind of satisfaction. And then here are the sprayed edges that I've just seen with the most adorable little cat. Come on, focus. The most adorable little kitty cat on them. And some leaves, but more importantly, the cat. There we go. That's going to focus there because it wants to focus on my face. A terrible decision, really. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm loving the green and silver. That is nice. I think it's just, yeah, it's a heart with some plants growing out of it. Da, 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 da. And it says, what sort of story do you tell the sorcerer who holds your heart in his hands? And as always, we've got the matching lines with the key, so you could have all the naked hardbacks together and linked up if you so desired. And then we have the cat. Some pretty sprayed edges artwork on the hardcover, and it's probably going to be the same. Yes. I love that they have made the cat prominent. That's just me. Okay, let's get this back on before I accidentally damage it. And as always, we have a book ribbon, which is nice. Let's put that there. Okay, so I have seen this book around. I don't know much about it though, because I didn't really look into it. A brash butcher's daughter, a befuddlingly handsome sorcerer, and a story to steal your heart. Everyone in Foss Butcher's village knows what happens when the magic workers come. They harvest hearts to use in their spells, but Foss, plain, clumsy and practical as a boot, never expected anyone would want hers. When a sorcerer carelessly snags a piece of Foss's heart, she finds herself stomping towards his enchanted house to demand he fix her before she kills over and dies, or whatever happens when hearts are snagged. But the sorcerer is not what she expected. Petulant and idle, he has no clue how to undo the heart-taking, or how to do much of anything really, apart from sulk, according to his talking cat at least. Oh my god, the cat's going to talk. This is going to be amazing. As Foss searches for her cure in the house and city beyond, she will realise that there is much more to magic and her own heart than she could have imagined. This is giving me Howl's Moving Castle vibes. I'm here for it. I think I'm going to love this. And the author is the author of two critically acclaimed novels, The Cry of the Go-Away Bird and The White Shadow, which was shortlisted for the Dylan Thomas Prize in 2012, as well as a children's Renaissance fairy series, Elsewhere Fair. After living in England, Zimbabwe and New Zealand, she now lives in Texas. You can find her at andreaseams.com. And I'm pretty sure I saw a letter. This is one of the Locked Library's biggest books for a while. It's pretty cool. Where is the letter that I saw? There it is. Ta-da! Quite a long letter for this one. Dear Locked Library reader, A Harvest of Hearts was born when I started hearing Foss Butcher's voice in my head. She was grumpy, hilarious, stoic and wounded all at once, and I knew immediately that I wanted to tell her story. The very first line I heard her speak became the very first line in the book. They said that magic, real magic, not the shite that the hedge witches peddled with, all of their little bags of powders and herbs, could only be performed in exchange for a human heart. As I listened to her distinctive voice, a dark fairy tale unfolded. One where sorceresses take a grisly tithe, sometimes a whole heart and sometimes an almost imperceptibly tiny piece. When the first male sorcerer anyone has ever seen shows up to Foss's village, he accidentally snags her heart, Bespelled and reluctantly in love, she follows him to the king's city to break the curse and ends up embroiled in a magical conspiracy that spans a century. I've always loved stories that play with and subvert fairy tale expectations. Voss and Sylvester aren't your typical fantasy heroine and hero. Voss is down to earth, practical and funny, proud of her complete disdain for romance. Sylvester is a vain, self-absorbed sorcerer with a flair for the dramatic who is wrestling with his magic abilities and his purpose, or lack thereof. As they squabble and grow together, two questions emerge. Can true love and magic coexist? And can their love survive when the spell is broken? I also want to add a special note about Cornelius, the talking cat, who helps Voss in her journey. Cats, and black cats in particular, have always played a magical role in my life. All the black cats that I have owned, or more accurately, that have owned me, contributed to creating a unique voice and humour of this furry little philosopher. Oh God. I hope all my fellow cat people out there love him as much as I do. I can't wait for you to meet Voss, Sylvester and Cornelius. I'm here for the cat. Totally here for the cat, absolutely. Cat's going to be the best character. I am calling it now. This sounds really good. It sounds like a twist on, kind of inspired by Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah. And I am looking forward to reading it. I've just noticed there's little muddy paw prints. Oh my God. Every cat owner can relate. That's adorable. Yeah, I can't wait to read this and give this a go. And once I have read it, I will post a review on my website, which you can find in the description links below. And I will see you guys for the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.